De-Cadena. So everything for the De-Cadena, oh sorry, stop real quick. So with the De-Cadena, you're not just limited to this. The angles always change. That's the one thing to keep in mind. Here. You can even change it this way, they cut it short. Instead of following this, you can always just cut it short this way. So that's really what it is for the De-Cadena. So with the De-Cadena, as you stay in place, as you come in, right? About the same thing like how I'm talking about the first three. You can emphasize this the first one. Come back up. So it also was the same way. It teaches you more of not to cross to surround position, but always staying in the get. So always here. So, which again it goes.
So for this one, we're just doing outside.
Exactly. Everything's outside. Even let's say, for example, if I did this, everything is still outside. No matter what happens, you're always finishing to the outside. So as I would teach you, you go outside. Oh, okay. Oh, so no forward. Oh, your forward is still at the back. So it's a lot more being able to not do this when you do this. It's like back. Yeah. Think about that. Exactly. Okay. Cool. And then good. Yep. Don't break your wrist right away. Still keep it long. Yep. Good. Same thing. Good. So now as you're doing this, so now focus on the first step right away. No matter what happens, you always have to make contact with the first one. So the first contact is stop it. So as you hit, stop. So you know where it's at. Continue, and back. So you don't want to stop the first one, just so you know where you're aiming for. So as I stop. Right there, good. Good. Remember, cut the short. Again. Good. Boom. Good. Good. Just always stop the right foot. Up. Then back, and that's it. Up. Up. Again. It's a lot more of you have to think for it. Because your body's so used to doing this, that you have to keep the breath there. So what I do a lot is I don't let my elbow pass. I actually have my elbow more into my side so that it stops right there, as opposed to doing this. So in terms of this, it's really about the speed of being able to catch, and then go, and then continue again, catch, boom, catch, boom. So you're really just more really emphasizing the speed of this, as opposed to just hitting. So since the main focus is the first one, you want to be able to really speed it up. But then it's also about your control. Like how low can you control where you're not really hitting me, but the speed is still there. So that's really what it is. So the moment I come in, good. Because you already know the angles in terms of toss, right? So you'll know basically where they come out and where they come in. So now it's all about how fast can you get there without actually really telegraphing. So that's when kind of 6 would also be added. Just because, I mean, you might end up doing the half. It's usually, it's the best way to really get used to it. So that's it. Because you'll know where I'm setting up in terms of positioning. Because here, I can only go here or here. And also I do this, but then, as you can see, that takes a while.
Even there, so.
Exactly. So the same thing. Good. So that's in terms of really emphasizing the first one, because you always want to make contact for the De-Cadena. For the De-Cadena, it's only going to be 2 of them, meaning after that, after you focus on the first one, the main focus now is on the second one. So you can either treat the first De-Cadena as an instinct, just to kind of use the racket, then you go finish up the second. So for example, as you hit, if you can't, let's say, hit the hand, you just hit the stick, and then come in.
Or like a low one.
Low one, exactly. So everything for this will be a lot more just stick friendly for people. So for this, everything you just need to. So I'll show you real quick to get an idea. So 1, boom, and back here. So really just getting closer. Then 1, 2. But basically all you're doing is just clashing with it. And it goes the same, for example, the number 12, right? If it's a number 12, I change it up to this, like a planchada, but then I still finish it like a De-Cadena. So that's just a cut short. Because if I try to do a De-Cadena from a straight down, it's good enough.
You end up like
Exactly. But to really clear it off, I'd have to basically whack it to the side, then cut it short at the De-Cadena. So, how you blade, so you can see it too. This blade with the De-Cadena, I'm going here. The first purpose of the main purpose of the first one is just clearing off. Almost like a foot edge. That's really what it is. Or some ball too, yeah. Instead, I'm just clearing. That's really what it is in terms of this. So when you're focusing on the second one, where you want to focus on the strike, but the first one will just be more feeling the sleep rate related to it. So as I'm feeding you, so in terms of drill. So one.
So the key is to keep it open. Because
Exactly.
when I make contact, I want to turn.
You want to start with it, right?
So like as soon as I catch it here, I want to go that. But I have to say catch and then
Exactly.
I see.
Because even if you take your time with it, what I do a lot is that the moment I'm here, I don't turn this way. I actually keep this here. So I keep my wrist locked as opposed to breaking. Where instead of me doing this right here, so I don't actually land with it flat. I'm actually going blade to blade on this from here, and then from here I basically just kind of wait through and come in. So this really breaks the rule of us always saying like we always want to block with the flat. But this is just for the sake of just drilling. This is meant for sticks now. If it's blade, then it's something else. You just go for it. Sorry. But yeah. But if it sticks, I mean, you get the idea. But this is just on the blade, so you can see that I am actually hitting with the blade.
And then even too, like since if I'm coming in here, you're actually not going blade to blade really. Like you're
It's like maybe like on on the side. You probably just like get tangled up a little bit. But for the most part, it's just meant to just clear it off. Because this type of drill is really meant for sticks. Because once it's blade, then it's a whole different story. Where a lot of the drills would be a lot more really catching, and not really so much of doing this, but more of just catch. So you just laying it, as opposed to hitting up and going in. From there, wherever you're at, you just drop it right there. So that's the main thing about it. Just because there's weight to it, so you just let the weight do its work. Or just drop it as opposed to lifting it up. So back in. The drill for that is hitting the stick, just basically just pushing it off. It's really what it is. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I actually do that counter all the time.
And feeding
Like
it.
to the 5, yeah.
See, even me as a feeder doing this feels weird. I can feel like I feel this on here. So that's why I always have to stop, or else that thing I can get it. So that's for the De-Cadena drill.